Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Aquarius, April 23, 2025. Today's energies especially support activities or conversations that resolve or help you understand a long-standing issue. It's also a good time for creative projects and hobbies, for which you are more motivated and focused. The desire to put something behind you is strong. Circumstances occurring now are clearing the way towards more capability in work, health, chores, and routines, although there may be some sobering moments to deal with in the process. Good energy for showing your solid, responsible, and valuable side is with you, and it can benefit you socially and personally. You're also likely to be valued, even in small ways, as others recognize you for the effort you put forth. Work can thrive as a result. This is a strong day for research and analysis. You have the patience and determination to dig deep. Although there may be reasons to face some realities, you feel better going forward with more realistic expectations. Love matters can also strike a serious tone today. Today is bringing cosmic energy to your door. As your planetary ruler, Venus makes contact in the sky, you'll feel effervescent and in the mood. For love. As our goddess planet of love and beauty links to electric Uranus, now housed in your solar house of intimacy and sexuality, you may be feeling like you want to spice it up beneath the sheets. This could lure singles into a passionate but short-lived romp, while couples could bust out special toys and venture into exploration. Enjoy the opportunity to have a bit of fun. There might be a new sheriff in town. Something may happen that will push you to become an authority figure at work when Saturn in Pisces conjuncts the North Node in Pisces and opposes the South Node in Virgo. After months of craziness and chaos, you might have had enough. There is only so much confusion, lack of structure, and irresponsibility one person can take. If you want something to change, you have to take control of the situation. Do not be afraid to assume a leadership position in your work life if you feel called to do so. Home, family life, and caring. How big of a role this particular energy plays in your life right now is hard for this astrologer to know, but you can make a difference in terms of how you live simply by making your home life a priority. This goes even for people who have never taken an interest in decorating before. Your home is where you nourish yourself. Consider getting a fresh drinking water service to grace your kitchen or pantry. You'll feel friendlier and more social on this day. This can really do you a world of good, given your natural tendency to be reclusive. Head out, preferably with others, and take in the fresh air and activities going on around you. Even if this doesn't seem appealing at first, once you're out there you will enjoy yourself. If you think back, chances are you will see this has happened in the past for you. 3 days after Mars returned to your friendship sector, a friendly aspect to Neptune in your relationship sector from the start is only just now starting to separate. A day after the Sun left your relationship sector, taking the solar off your relationships but also ending his call to keep your eyes open and head out of the sand, the planets of passion and dreams are doing more than just making this a positive time for friendship and relationship building. This is shifting the focus from what is and onto what's possible, all while Mercury, the planet of communication, is helping to keep the communication lines open. It's just as a friendly aspect between Mars, in his early days in your friendship sector, and Neptune in your relationship sector that peaked yesterday starts to separate, that the Moon returns for its monthly visit to your romantic sector. With Mercury, the planet of communication, already back in your relationship sector, and Venus, the planet of love, just 10 days away from returning for her own double-dip visit, this is a sign of exciting times ahead on both the romantic and relationship fronts. Aquarius, your insight today bridges worlds. Your quote of the day: your vision reshapes the ordinary. Your color of the day is aquamarine, cool and electric. Lucky numbers: 5, 11, 23. Innovation comes through connection. Reach out, share, ask. An unexpected idea may take root in a casual moment. Let logic and wonder sit at the same table. You're seeing something others haven't yet. Honor that. Our eyes in the sky. Let's lean into the energy of April 23, 2025 together. Whether you've come here looking for clarity, connection, or just a moment of reflection, trust that you're in the right place at the right time. Today's reading holds a unique rhythm, one that speaks to transformation, choice, and the quiet strength of showing up for yourself, no matter what season of life you're in. The first card that came through today is the Death card, and before we go any further, take a breath. This card isn't about literal endings, it's about deep and necessary transformation. Think of it as clearing space, much like pruning a tree. You remove what's no longer growing so new life has room to bloom. Maybe you've been outgrowing something lately, a habit, a mindset, a role you once felt comfortable in. That discomfort you're feeling? It's not failure. It's growth. And it's okay if that growth is a little messy. Have you ever rearranged a room and suddenly realized how much clutter you'd been ignoring? That's what this card does. It asks you to clear emotional or energetic clutter so you can breathe again. Next, we have the Page of Pentacles, a fresh start wrapped in curiosity and grounded intention. This is the student card, the one who's ready to learn, to begin again, to get their hands dirty and build something from the ground up. If you've been thinking about starting something new, a project, a healthier routine, a shift in how you spend your time, this card is that little green light telling you to go for it. You don't have to be an expert. You just have to begin. There's something incredibly hopeful about being at the start of something, even if it feels uncertain. Remember that every master was once a beginner. The third card in our reading is the Lovers. This is a card of choices, yes, but more deeply, it's about alignment with people, paths, and parts of yourself. It asks, are you making decisions that honor your truth? Are you choosing what you want, or what others expect from you? Maybe there's a relationship in your life that's evolving, be it romantic, platonic, or even your relationship with yourself. This card invites you to connect from the heart, not just the head. And when it comes to choices today, let love not fear guide you. The Seven of Wands shows up next, reminding you that you've come farther than you give yourself credit for. This card is about standing your ground and protecting your progress. Think about those moments where you had to hold your own when it would have been easier to just give in. Maybe you're in one of those moments now, feeling like you have to constantly defend your boundaries, your time, your energy. This card tells you that your stance is valid. You don't have to explain your growth to people who aren't willing to see it. You've worked hard to get here, and that's worth protecting. And finally, the Sun makes a glowing appearance, a beacon of warmth, clarity, and optimism. This card is a reminder that joy is not just a reward at the end of the tunnel. It can be found along the way, even in the smallest moments. Maybe it's laughing unexpectedly. Maybe it's the way sunlight hit your coffee this morning, or a message from someone you didn't know you needed to hear from. The Sun says, you are allowed to feel good. You are allowed to hope. You are allowed to experience joy even when everything isn't perfect. And today, that light is shining directly on you. So, as we weave all of this together, Death, Page of Pentacles, the Lovers, Seven of Wands, and the Sun, we see a journey from transformation into Ntayan, from aligned choices into bold self-trust, all leading to joy that you didn't have to earn, but simply remember you're worthy of. You might be at the beginning of a new chapter, or in the middle of a tough decision, or maybe just learning how to stay open in uncertain times. Wherever you are, know this: you are not behind. You are not too late. You are exactly where you need to be. If something in this reading landed with you today, I'd love to hear from you. Are you in a season of starting fresh? Are you feeling the weight of transformation? Or maybe you've had a small joy that reminded you that life can still be sweet. Share your story in the comments. Let's build a space where we remind each other we're not alone on this path. And no matter what today brings, take a moment to celebrate how far you've come. You've made it through every day before this one, and that's no small thing. Keep going, something beautiful is unfolding, and you're part of it.